Hello, Traverse City Christian School, and welcome to another edition of Tuesdays with Tyler. And again, I'm joined by Craig O'Connor. And last week we talked about Big Day Out, and it's obviously a new event for us at TC Christian. So that brings with it a lot of questions as to what is it, what's involved, and so we kind of gave a little overview, but it's more than just, a school event that we're doing. We have a bigger purpose and a bigger meaning behind it, and that's just what we wanted to share with you today, just kind of three main reasons why Big Day Out and why it's not just another event that we have here at school.
Thanks, Tyler. With anything that's new, there's always sometimes a little clunkiness in some of the communication. So right out of the gate, please, forgive us if we've sort of communicated in a way that's been a little generic and hasn't given you as much information as you'd like. So I asked Tyler if I could just share some of the context or some of the heart behind Big Day Out, because I think that's really important for you to understand what's happening here. There are four goals. The first one is really obvious. It's just to have a ton of fun. It's going to be great fun, and we pray that the weather really supports it as well. But beyond that, there are three other major reasons that we're doing Big Day Out. The first one is that we're looking to build community. We have a bunch of underwriters that are coming alongside Big Day Out to help us pay for all of the inflatables that we'll have on site. And one of the things that they're also doing is buying tickets to help kids that are coming from needy backgrounds. And what we mean by that are agencies that are taking care of families that are struggling through life a little bit. So whether it's Single Mom or Big Brothers Big Sisters or Kids Hope USA, whatever it might be, where there's kids that need a little extra help, we're reaching out through our school to these organizations and even some of the TCAP schools to see if we can provide some scholarships to have kids come in and enjoy the day. So that's one of the things that we're doing. But the other thing is that when we do an event like this, we bring a lot of people onto the campus, and it gives us an opportunity to start a conversation about enrollment. We're here on the back end of town, and I think there's always been a presumption that folks will find us and know all about us, but that's not really the case, and we don't have a huge budget to do advertising. So one of the best things we can do is create opportunities for families to come to the campus, see who we are, meet some of us, and we might not strike up a conversation at that time, but we now, because we've captured information from folks when they've registered to buy tickets and so on, gives us an opportunity and actually a kind of an excuse really to reach out and say, hey, thanks for coming to our event. We're really glad you were there. We might do a little survey with them to ask what their thoughts were and get a little bit of opportunity to do better next time, and also just start a conversation with them that might lead to some questions about how do we enroll our children at TC Christian. And the third part of it is to raise money. This time of year, usually we've been planning an auction, and we've used the auction over the years for a variety of things, most recently to support missions with our senior mission trip and doing things in the community here. Big Day Out replaces that focus, it has the same focus, it replaces that event. And so the money that's being raised at Big Day Out through ticket sales to the general community, not just within our school people, is to help our kids go on senior mission trips, to help our kids develop youth outreach programs here in our community, but also that as we look at the larger community, how can we as a school help some of the kids in our community that don't necessarily come here, but really need to know the love of Christ in ways that we're not touching them right now. And all of that is the heart behind Big Day Out. So it's a new event. With any new event, there's a lot of questions, we understand that. And so we're asking you to get behind it this year, to give us a push to really get the thing going and be successful, because in a year or 2 or 5 or 10, this event becomes huge. It's something that could really bless our community, not only the larger community, but our TC Christian community. So that's the thinking behind Big Day Out, and we hope that you can get behind it and really enjoy it. If you've got any questions, give me a shout. I'd love to chat with you.
Great, thanks, Greg. So again, October 12th, it's going to be from noon to 5. We'd love to see you there. It's not just an event here at school. We're helping to build community, expose people to TC Christian, also raise some funds along the way to help our kids here at school. So we hope we see you there, and also there's going to be a lot of volunteer opportunities as well. So if you're able to help out too, we'd love that. Invite your friends, invite your church friends. We'd love to see just a huge crowd here on campus.